I'm Raywin from Cakes by Raywin, and today we're going to cover a board with fondant. It's really an easy process, but some people have asked me how it's done, so I thought we would just go through it today. We've just got a masonite cake board. In some countries it's called a cake drum. Ours in Australia are about 6 mils thick. I know in the UK they're, I think, 10 mils thick. It's all the same process. We'll just cut the lip on the fondant a little wider. Whatever fondant you're using. If you can, do it a couple of days before you need it so that the fondant has time to dry, and then you're less likely to put dents and marks in it. Rolling pin, paring knife, a brush, a little cornflour pouch, and some shortening. I use shortening for my cake boards because if I make a mistake I can take it off with no problem and reuse the fondant, and you actually get a little bit more stretch. Okay, so we take our brush and our shortening and we just apply it to the cake board. You don't need a lot, just enough to stick the fondant in place. So we dust the board with our cornflour pouch, which you can find the instructions for in one of our other videos. Get your fondant, sugar paste, and you just roll it out. Roll it slightly larger than the cake board that you're covering. Alrighty, so I'll just check the size. So we just bring our cake board across. Excellent. Okay. So we're going to just lift that up and onto the cake board. Your shortening does so much of the work for you. Smooth it out. Get your fondant smoother. Make sure it's adhered. No bubbles. If you've got any bubbles, you can just use a dressmaker's pin, or even better, an acupuncture needle if you can get your hands on one, for a really fine hole. And then we just lift our board up. Get our paring knife. Nice sharp paring knife. Make a start. And just cut, holding the knife straight up and down as you go around. If you bring the knife sliding down as you cut, you don't lift the fondant off the board, and you get a cleaner cut than if you're going up and down. And hold the board down close to your work surface, because as the fondant hangs it starts to get quite heavy, and if you've got it up it will pull at the fondant and you'll get a big jagged tear. There we go. Okay, so once the edge is cut off, we just get our fondant smoother, smooth it all back in place, go around at a 90-degree angle with our smoother, making sure our edges are lovely. Okay, and that's all ready for a ribbon. Nice and easy fondant covered board. Enjoy!